Guys, this is quite shocking. So Namibia has a new president and is a woman. And the first thing that she did in the office is to impose visa on American nationals and some European countries too. And this is causing a lot of tension online. Like so many Americans are angry, to be honest. And the craziest thing is that it's not even up to a week. She's been elected. And she said starting April 1st that every American coming to Namibia has to apply for a visa. This is causing a lot of arguments online. Besides, I don't even know how to feel. I don't even know how to explain this thing because it was quite shocking to me. I was even surprised, woman power. And let me tell you, the president of Namibia is a woman. The vice president is a woman. The Senate president is a woman. I think they almost have women. So a lot of change is coming to Africa. And that's a great thing. Believe me, last month, Trump got a list of African countries that he doesn't want to come to America. Like, he made it open. These countries, I don't want you to visit America. And everybody, so many African countries didn't react to it. They have seen it as a normal thing. There's no African country that just visits America freely with just your passport. And you and I know that American passports are one of the strongest passports in the world. Once you hold it, you can just enter plane and go wherever you want to go. But Namibia now once you're an American citizen, you require a visa to visit Namibia. And believe me, Namibia has a very good tourist centers. Like, America visits Namibia very well. Right? So look at these comments here. Americans here are commenting that this is going to stop them from slowing down investors coming to Namibia. You can see the comments of American nationals there, and I don't know why they're angry. Why are you guys angry? This is what Africa have been doing for years now. This is what Africa has been doing for years. We are not even complaining. You do know the process that someone has to go to get a visa to travel to America or Europe. Sometimes the visa fails. You may even spend the whole money and the money is not even returned to you. And this is one thing I've always tell these embassies. Why don't they return money if they didn't accept a visa?
Hello Africans, welcome once again to Marvin's World YouTube channel. In today's hot news topic, we'll be taking a look at these videos and see how Namibia drastically imposed new regulations on US tourists. Previously, American citizens could visit Namibia for tourism or short business trips under 90 days without a visa. This decision aligns with an announcement that revealed Namibia's intention to introduce visa requirements for countries that do not reciprocate visa-free travel for Namibia's nations. Let's take a look.
If they didn't approve visa, why don't they return back the money to the applicants? You don't approve the visa, but you collect the money. So Africans have been doing this, have been going through this process for a very long time. So why are Americans angry? This thing is not even more. He said just a week, you can go there, apply for a visa, and allow the embassy to approve you. It's simple as that. So I don't know why they are angry. So this is a very big thing, right? And I believe this woman is strong. The woman is strong. Do you know what it means to impose visa on Americans? Do you know what it means to impose visa in almighty America? What power? She's strong, Uber. Yeah, well, I would love to know what you think in the comment section. See you in the next video.
So when traveling to Namibia, Americans are now required to apply for a visa. In the past, it was free reign for everybody, but now we are making them do like they do to us, which is only fair, and I totally agree with it. I just hope that move does not put us on Trump's radar now, to come for us the way that he has for South Africa. Hy moet asseblief wegbly.
Namibia imposed visa requirements on non-reciprocal countries. Cabinet has authorized the Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security Ministry to enforce entry visa requirements for 31 countries that do not reciprocate equal treatment for Namibian nationals. The proposal was submitted by Home Affairs Minister Albert Kawana. Home Affairs Executive Director Etienne Marid stated that this decision aims to ensure fair diplomatic relations. The policy will impact countries including Germany, the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, and several others. The Southern African Development Community, SADC, Business Council Tourism Alliance, has voiced strong opposition to Namibia's planned restrictive visa policies. A restrictive visa regime can negatively impact the entire tourism value chain, says Natalia Rosa, project lead for the SADC Business Council Tourism Alliance. It hinders not only leisure travel, but also business travel, conferences, events, education, and trade, thereby limiting overall economic growth and development. Namibia took this great step for our citizens. Where are the political analysts? What do you think about the benefits and implications of this move? Is it a good one or... But really, I commend them for taking this bold step. The African superpowers can never, ever try this. They know themselves. I'm not calling my country and Ghana, please.
Guys, this is the best news I've heard this week. Take a listen.
The Namibian government has announced that from April 1st, 2025, travelers from at least 31 nations, most of them in Europe, will be subjected to visa restrictions. Namibia's cabinet made the decision after the countries refused to lift visa requirements on Namibian citizens. Some of the foreign nations that will be subjected to visa regime are the United States, France, Germany, Britain, Canada, and Italy. The others are Belgium, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Japan, Norway, Austria, and Portugal. The list also includes Sweden, Spain, Denmark, Ireland, Finland, Ukraine, and Armenia. Namibia says its relation with the mentioned countries was one-sided, given it had exempted their travelers from visa restrictions, but the foreign nations declined to reciprocate Namibia's gesture.
Honestly, this is a very good news. This gladdens my heart. I'm so elated because Namibia has taken the step to do the needful. You see, this is what we are talking about, right? It's not that we don't want to have friends or partners, but it should be on a quid pro quo basis. It should be on a quid pro quo basis, not a kind of partnership or friendship that only benefits you. You understand? So this is what we are talking about. Equal partnership. You do for me, I do for you. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. That is how it's supposed to be. No one is more important than the other. No one is superior to the other. We are all the same. Quid pro quo. Bravo, Namibia. Good job.
Oh, she is mad now. Just this Friday, Namibia made history by swearing in its first female president, Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, okay? They call her the Triple N, and trust me, if you think the orange president of the U.S. is quick with executive orders, then you haven't met her yet. Before the ink dried on her inauguration speech, she did what needed to be done. Her country revoked visa-free access for U.S. citizens and 30 other countries. What they're trying to say is that if your country put restrictions on Namibians, then y'all but experience that same energy. Reciprocity is the name of the game. And starting April the 1st, citizens from these non-reciprocating countries like the US, UK, France, Iceland, Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Netherlands will now be required to apply for a visa in advance. That means paperwork, tedious processing time, consulate visits, potential rejections, a reality in Namibia. Actually, not only Namibians, Africans historically have the highest visa refusal rates when applying for Western visas like the Schengen visas. Y'all made so much profit off of rejecting Africans. I can already hear the usual suspect gearing up to say, who even goes there? Your aunties and uncles do. Because according to a 2023 report from the Ministry of Tourism, the top overseas visitors hailed from Germany, US, UK, France. I think I saw Switzerland, Italy, and the Netherlands on it. So clearly Namibia was worth the trip when the flights were effortless. Anyways, will this hurt Namibia's tourism industry? I don't think so. This is just a course of diplomatic correction, long overdue. Other African countries should follow suit. The girlies will still come. It's still on my bucket list. And shout out to the president for picking a solid cabinet. The vice president is a woman. The finance ministry is a woman. She's tightening her purse.
Guys, this is quite shocking. You know that Namibia here in Africa have a new president. A lady, Ntombo, is her name. And the first thing this lady did was to impose visa on American nationals, Europeans visiting Namibia for tourists. This lady imposed visa. She said, starting from April 1st, that Americans visiting Namibia must apply for visa. And this thing is causing a lot of problem online. Americans are not happy. As you can see, they are complaining. They are not happy with this news. The president said that Americans, Europeans coming to Namibia for tourists, they must apply for visa. If they like, they will deny the visa. If they like, they will approve it, like United States have been doing. You know, recently, Donald Trump restricted many countries here in Africa, but in certain countries, for certain countries all over the world, restricted their citizens from visiting America. And right now, this president, not up to months, this lady became the president of Namibia. President is a female, vice president is a female, senate president is a female in Namibia right now, first in history. And the first thing this woman did was to impose this visa on America. She said that these people can be treating Africans as they like. Namibia is a sovereign country. They can do anyhow they like also. They're going to impose this visa on Americans. And Americans are angry online, as you can see. They're angry. This is what is happening right now. You can't keep denying Africans visa to your country and you're expecting to come Africa just like that. You know, with the US passport, you don't need visa to travel to anywhere you want to travel. You can just wake up one morning and say that you want to travel to Nigeria. With that US passport, you can travel. And right now, Namibia said before you travel to Namibia, and United States citizens love to travel to Namibia for tourists. Okay, before they can go there right now, they must apply for visa. This is what is happening here in Africa. It can't be like say now women get this mind. Oh, president a woman, vice a woman, senate president a woman. Namibia people now get mind. Oh.
Since Trump banned a lot of African countries, a lot of African leaders have woken up. Can you believe this? In 2023, Africa spent around 56 million euros on rejected Schengen visa. And this amount is supposed to go up. It's supposed to increase up to 80 million euros because of the increase in the prices of the visa. They have increased the fees of the visa because they have seen it's profitable for their economy. And Africans will never stop applying for this visa. This is called visa rejection economy. And now Africa is saying enough is enough. The way you treat me, I'm going to treat you the same. The first one was Morocco. Morocco imposed a visa on European, even though they were getting a lot of money from their tourism from European. Either way, they imposed the visa. Before going to Morocco, you have to apply for visa. And now it's Namibia. Namibia president is a woman. She said enough is enough. Now before going to Namibia from USA, from European, you have to apply for visa. Ibrahim Traore is saying that it's not fair at all. We apply for visa to go to USA, to go to Europe. On top of that, we pay our own money. On top of that, we get rejection and then we don't get the refund back.
Shockwaves across Africa. Namibia's new president, Ndimupalila Nandi-Ndaitwah, is making a bold move that's turning heads worldwide. US travelers, you're going to feel this. What exactly is happening? Why is Namibia suddenly tightening visa rules for US citizens? And could this signal the rise of a new Africa, one that demands respect and reciprocity on the global stage? Don't blink, because this is just the beginning. Ndimupalila Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, nicknamed NNN, is a Namibian politician who is the fifth and current president of Namibia since 21st March 2025. She is the country's first female president. Like Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, she is challenging the status quo. For too long, African nations have opened their borders to Western visitors without fair treatment in return. Namibia is changing that. In a historic policy shift, Namibia will now require U.S. travelers to obtain a visa before entering the country. No more visa on arrival. This move echoes the bold steps taken by Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, African countries tired of being treated as second-class players in global affairs. It's a call for respect, and it's shaking up diplomatic circles across continents. This isn't just about visas, it's about dignity. African travelers face endless scrutiny abroad, yet their countries offer open arms to the same nations that deny them entry. Leaders like Netumbo and Traoré are flipping the script, standing up not just for policies, but for principles. What's your take on Namibia's bold move? Is this Africa finally taking back?
Let's engage, leave a comment.